Hello everyone, I'm Ep51,
And I am Sandman 99.
Crop's been growing
and we're
pretty
back
good
with
lately.
Fallout 4
Yes.
G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, and we are coming to you here from Nordhagen Beach, which is one of the more recent settlements that I developed. And the reason I'm out here actually is because I've been trying to go to the castle for a while, but I keep getting missions to help out settlers for one reason or another, to solve settlement attacks, or most recently I had to go and rescue a kidnapped settler from Nordhagen Beach. So while I'm here, might as well just give a brief tour of how I developed Nordhagen Beach. So I've been playing around with the boxcar thing lately, and you can actually stick quite a few beds in here.
Nice.
And those are considered to be sheltered beds.
Really?
I actually looked up and discovered a console command that you can put in where you can go into first person, enter the console, click on a bed, and then you type in the command.
Yep.
And it will tell you whether or not the bed is a sheltered bed. In fact, I'll do that right now.
Gonna give us a demonstration, are you?
Yes, I will. So what you do is you click on the bed. Okay, and then you go get AV334, I believe it is. Okay, and it says bed with a value of 1.00.
And that means it's a sheltered bed.
And that means that it is a sheltered bed. Okay, so settlers will be happy because it's a sheltered bed. If that value had said 0.00, then that would have meant it is not a sheltered bed, which would mean that you'd get a settlement happiness penalty.
I see.
Because you had not, settlers sleeping in unsheltered beds, right?
Yeah. And so do you have to put a roof on these, or does it matter?
No, actually, I tested it out, even though I put inserts on here because it makes it easier to put gun turrets and things like that up here, and to attach things like stairs so I can get up on the roof.
Yep.
You don't have to. Basically, just the base boxcar. If you put a bed inside the base boxcar with no additions or onto it at all, it's still considered to be a sheltered bed.
Nice.
But anyway, quite frequently settlement attacks spawn in this area out here, which is why I have this facing fairly heavily defended.
Yep.
And also, like I placed lots of turrets here where they can fire back into the settlement because, of course, during settlement attacks, a lot of enemies spawn right inside the settlement as well. So anyway, out here I built a little pier where I put all my power units and my computer for managing the settlement. And over here we have the outhouse. So there's toilets there and shower stalls here.
That's hilarious.
And the toilets are actually just out of the I think the Wasteland Workshop. They're not functional or anything. They're just there to look good.
Yep.
But the showers actually are functional, and they're from the CWSS mod, which I believe has since been removed from the Nexus. I think the authors took the mod down. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyway, I am glad that I have it because it allows you to build lots of fancy fittings and things to embellish your house with.
Well, I guess it's kind of the advantage of making sure you keep backups of everything, right?
Yep. Anyway, it's getting to be nightfall, so I'm going to go and sleep for a bit, and then we will head off toward the castle.
All right.
Hope. So far, it seems like I cannot go anywhere near the place without getting some sort of interruption on the way there. But I thought what I would do, though, on the way there, is I do have a job from that person who leads the Bunker Hill community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember her name now for some reason. But, she gave me the job to clear out the raiders at the South Boston Preparatory School. And so, since that's on the way to the castle, I thought I would go there, because it's a good chance to test out some of our mods that we've been working on here. Such as the working on fixing up the Poisoner's perk.
Yep.
and also fixing up the incendiary perk. And this place is full of pretty tough raiders, so it should be a good demonstration of what these modified perks do. So I guess we'll just go... Then actually in miscellaneous, yeah. Judge Zeller's raiders, right? So we'll go in there and we'll clean those guys out, and then we'll head for the castle.
You almost need your umbrella in the Commonwealth today.
Yeah, it rains all the time. But anyway, and I missed it, but I wish it all happened so fast. But when I was at Nordhagen Beach there, all of a sudden there was a disturbance, and all the settlers left Nordhagen Beach and went rushing toward Easy City Downs. And before I knew it, they had actually gone all that distance to attack the raiders at Easy City Downs, and suddenly there was a huge gun battle between the settlers and the raiders. And so of course I had to go and join in, like to rescue my settlers.
Yeah.
And as a result, there was like a big splashy gun battle, and I ended up clearing out Easy City Downs. And I found out that Eager Ernie, the leader of those raiders, is actually able to use his computer terminal to turn all those racing robots against you.
Huh.
Because usually when I approach that area, I do it in a stealth mode, and I sneak up and I snipe everybody, and I don't actually have a one-on-one an open confrontation with them, right?
Yep.
But in this case, because it was a massed attack by about a dozen settlers, I guess he decided to change the mode of the robots to combat mode, and then I ended up having to fight the robots too. Which is unfortunate that it all happened so fast that I didn't have a chance to record what was going on.
Damn aggressive settlers.
Yeah, because that would have been actually pretty good, as part of an episode, really, because it was pretty action-packed and exciting.
Yep.
But anyway, I guess we'll head inside the school here and see what we can do about Judge Zeller's raiders.
You can jitter your head off the front of the door.
Yeah. And you know what? They don't actually know I'm here, but that's just something that
they say anyways.
They say anyways. It's part of the set piece thing.
God, I hope the next one dies clean.
Peek around the corner.
Behind you?
No, they won't be coming down behind me, usually. It's just that they're hyper alert, and they might not even be on the same floor as me.
I don't know. Jumping in shadows. Yeah, you're probably right. Gotta cut down the jet, I guess. I don't start talking crazy.
Yeah. Well, no raiders down here. Sometimes, though, you got to keep an eye out. There's holes in the ceiling. That chair.
The bulletproof chair.
The bulletproof chair.
The bulletproof fireproof chair.
Yes, I could not shoot the rad roach because that chair was in the way.
How much asbestos do you think they put into the finish of that chair that it's fireproof after 200 years?
I don't know. That was pretty amazing, though. I wish I had a chair like that.
The jet will make you jittery.
Every last one.
Of course, then again, maybe not. I mean, it looks rather uncomfortable.
Damn straight.
There, bulletproof table, too.
You hear that?
So we'll start off quietly here.
Do you hear that? I hear John Wick sounds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta do what I gotta do.
Who?
Yeah, that's just a little reference to, we were listening to this one video one time about how noisy suppressors actually are, and they're actually really loud.
Yeah, and that scene in that John Wick movie, and I don't remember which one it was now.
Where they're in the subway and they're shooting at each other.
Yeah, actually, there's one guy walking on a raised concourse or something.
Yep, yep.
And Keanu Reeves is walking along at ground level, and he's firing upward at this guy, and that guy's firing downward at them, and they both have their silenced pistols, and they're having a very quiet gun battle while they walk through a crowd full of, you know, and no one's the wiser.
It's like, yeah, everybody would know a gunfight's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently suppressed gunfire is still quite loud.
I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
Nothing. At least it sure as hell looks that way.
Oh, they are hyper alert.
Yeah, they're chatting away at each other here.
Gonna hear them muttering along all the whole time until you shoot them all dead.
Yeah. That door's chained, so I can't go there.
Down. Here's someone coming.
Yeah, here's someone coming, and it looks like that set of stairs is broken, so I can't go there.
Who's there?
I guess I'll have to go back out to the entryway. There's no raiders on the main floor.
I hear something.
Getting shook up over now.
There sure seems to be lots of them chatting away to each other, though.
There's probably a lot of them in here, I bet.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go up the stairs. What kind of trouble we can get into here. Oh, look at that.
Huh?
Someone on the other side of this wall.
Yep, there's a someone, and there's another someone.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there. What the?
Shoots the cans.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa. What happened there? Oh.
You got thrown by the person that you killed.
Knocked down.
Yeah, they knocked you down and then you killed them.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on here? Why is my...
You can't stop shooting.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
That was weird.
Okay. Well, if they're gonna charge. Oh, jeez. There's a dog too.
You had like a stuck trigger or something there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was just like my gun was just shooting. Okay, well, I guess they all know I'm here, so I might as well switch to... So I was using the modified incendiary modded weapon there.
Oh, performed reasonably well for you.
I've taken a few hits here. I think I need to do a little something to fix myself up here. What do we need here? We need those.
Some squirrel on a stick.
Come on, girl.
Oh, a stim pack.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry anyway.
Well, now you get to eat the squirrel on a stick anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there.
Or iguana on a stick. Whoa.
There, you see his health melt away?
Yep. That's from the poison.
That's from the poison, yeah. There's another one there.
Yeah, so poison actually works pretty good against human opponents.
Yeah.
But I know you were trying to make adjustments to it so it'd work at least somewhat decently against non-human opponents.
Yeah, well, if we happen to come up against... Oh, wow. Where'd you come from? There, we'll shoot you too. Bye-bye.
If only you could block blows with your gun.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, you know, I mean, you'd think that you'd be able to. Okay, did I run out of bad guys?
No, there's still like one left who's alerted to you, I think. At least.
Yeah.
Just getting warmed up over here.
He's behind you.
Bet you it's that one. No, he's not behind me. He's down.
Oh.
He's downstairs here, right?
Oh, okay. So he's like down and behind.
Somewhere down here.
Still kicking? Jesus.
The Magic Raider
Yeah, where are you?
cannot be detected by
there
normal
you are.
means. Yeah, I was half right.
There you
Somewhat
see,
behind.
see the health melt away there?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what the modified Poisoner's perk does. Because the vanilla Poisoner's perk does 3 points of damage per second for 10 seconds. But it does not stack. Which means that if you shoot somebody with a gun that has the Poisoner's perk, the damage that it causes is almost not even noticeable.
Yep. And so what you did is you made it stack, and then you also added a little something extra on top.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm still in combat.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically it stacks so that, and it also seems to stack with shotgun rounds too. Because with a shotgun round, you fire 8 pellets at once. And
It's like 80 points of damage. Or sorry, it'd be like 3 times 8 is 24 points of damage over 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, 24 points of damage per second over 10 seconds. Right? So, yeah, I mean, that's why you can watch, after shooting them once with this shotgun, you can watch their health, you know, literally melt away, right?
Yeah, and I think you added like a touch of bleed to it.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's this effect is still not as powerful as the wounding legendary is.
Yep. But there's just to make it somewhat useful against enemies
But I did make, basically I made a custom version of the legendary mod.
Yep.
That you would find in the OMOD section in the creation kit.
Because almost everything is nearly immune to poison.
Yeah. And that means that the Poisoner's perk, unless you do something with it to fix it, is basically useless.
Yep.
You're getting paranoid.
Oh, yeah,
Who's
I'm
there?
down on the ground floor again here now. Because I jumped down from the balcony there into that other room.
did. You did. Now you're all mixed up again, huh?
Yeah. So I gotta go back up the stairs
Back in,
again now.
boys. There's nothing
Oh, and
out
it looks
there.
like they lost track of where I was.
Yep. Which means you could use that workbench.
No. Okay. So I've also got a Poisoner's Combat, or Poisoner's Combat Rifle
This is bullshit.
that I converted into an automatic weapon.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So watch this.
Okay, well, that was just a no-name guy.
Yeah, that was just a no-name guy.
Damn it, why'd you have to be a no-name guy? Why couldn't you be somebody we could use for demonstration purposes?
Yeah.
Not getting the drop on me.
Grip on yourself. What the hell
Well, it
was
looks
that?
like there's still a few of them left up there yet. There's some mines down here, too.
Oh, man, please don't be ferals again.
No holes in the roof there, so they can't shoot me through the ceiling.
Getting shook up over nothing.
On edge. Need another bottle.
Yes, we're in a bit of a lull here because there was the initial wave of resistance that came out.
And then everybody else forgot that you were here.
And then everybody else forgot that I was here, yeah.
Except they're all stupidly hyper-alert.
Yeah.
Nothing. At least it sure as hell looks that way.
Yeah, they all chatter to themselves there all the time, and they think they hear me, and then they forget that they heard me, and...
Yeah, you're pretty stealthy, though, too. It's
Yeah, I know,
surprising
I've
that
got
they
a
can...
very... I've spent several perks on sneak,
Shut the fuck up a second. I hear
Right.
something.
so that I'm actually pretty good at sneaking.
But these guys can still hear you.
But they can still hear me anyway.
They're worse than super mutants.
Yeah.
seeing things.
Well, maybe that's a feature of the survival mode or something, right? All your enemies are hyper aware or hyper alert.
Huh?
Although usually I can sneak well enough that I actually make it down into this area here, and then suddenly I've got raiders boiling out of both of these doorways, right?
Yep.
But I guess they all came down to meet me at the entryway there instead.
You sure you saw something?
There's a big hole in the floor there.
Only you had 150 acrobatics.
Yeah, there is no 150 acrobatics in this game.
There are jetpacks.
Yes, there are jetpacks. if you were a power armor guy.
I think I got something.
And you know what? I've found some things in the game too. You know, because also if you play as a vampire type character, you can eventually get an extraordinarily high jumping height
Pack it in, boys. There's
from
nothing
that
out
too,
there.
right?
Yep.
But and I found some things in the game that I'm pretty sure it was intended that you wouldn't be able to find those things unless you had power armor with a jetpack on. Because it'll be like a box or a chest or a container of some sort up on the roof of a building.
Yep.
Where you certainly under normal circumstances would never be able to reach it.
But you can with the jetpack.
But you would be able to if you had the jetpack. Right?
Yep.
Drop down here because there's stuff down here too.
The jet will make you jittery. Guess she was right.
What the fuck was that?
Wow, they can hear me when they're 2 floors away yet. Right? They're literally 2 floors away.
Well, there's the chain on that door.
Yeah, I'm just going to return some of these books that I've been picking up. Okay, so I converted them into book return tokens because sometimes these machines, I don't think this one has anything good in it, but sometimes these machines have something good in them. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Occasionally, though, you can buy like a fusion core or something like that.
Yep.
Don't ask me how a library book return machine got a fusion core put in it.
Hey man, it's fine. You know, you just keep all of your high-grade nuclear materials and your small arms and everything else in there, right? I mean, the kids got to learn how to use them sometime. They could go to war against China or the Soviet Union at any time.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the logic.
Maybe. Or not.
I mean, in a world this hyper-paranoid, I guess they weren't really concerned about things like that.
Yep. Well, I've just about thoroughly explored this area now.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
But anyway, if you take the time to drop down in here, there's lots of stuff to loot. Assuming that you can carry it all away. And of course, from the Projectum Ethereum mod, I've got a potion called Draft of the Brahmin, which gives me plus 300 carry weight, which is why I'm able to haul all this stuff.
Nice.
People may have noticed that I'm literally picking up everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's because, yes, I am a flower picker and I am a looter and I gotta pick up everything, right? So, yeah, I'm really glad that the guy who made the Projectum Ethereum mod invented that potion, Draft of the Brahmin. Now I've got to go all the way back up the stairs again.
Not getting the drop on me.
But this time we should be able to go all the way up to the top floor.
You know, I can't believe how alert
You
that
sure
they
you
are.
saw something?
Hey,
Yeah, they
Hey. I think I got something.
they are very alert.
It's like they've got X-ray glasses on.
Yeah, or very, very good hearing.
Concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
Okay,
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I
pretty
hear
much
something.
been in here and cleaned this area out already. Yeah. So we'll sneak up here and peek around the corner.
Payback time, boogeyman.
Uh-oh.
Man, come back.
What's
What?
this? He saw me and then he lost track of me?
I guess he didn't see you after all.
I guess not.
It's those X-ray glasses malfunctioning again.
Oh, there's a guy.
His X-ray glasses malfunction. That's what it was.
Oop.
Yeah, you reload that gun twice, 3 times. I think they went to the left. Oh, no, they didn't. That guy's dead. Just want to be wary. They could throw grenades downstairs.
There.
She's not quite toast, though, because that doesn't
'cause
stack
she
as much.
stim-packed her. Well, it does stack, but...
Not as much as the shotgun. 8 shots per shot.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, if anything, I would say that the Poisoner's Legendary is extremely effective when it's paired with a shotgun.
Oh,
At least my version of it is. I don't know what the vanilla version would do if it would actually stack like that.
I doubt it.
What I read, though, is that the Poisoner's Legendary does not stack. What it does is it just resets the timer.
Yeah.
So basically, if you shoot somebody and you start doing 3 points of damage for 10 seconds, well, if you shoot them again before the 10 seconds are up, it doesn't do 6 points of damage per second. It just continues to do 3 points of damage per second, but it just resets the timer
For
back
another
to-
10 seconds.
For another 10 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of useless, really.
Especially considering how much health most things have.
Yeah, I mean, when you go up against a super mutant that's got 1,400 health or something crazy like that, well, you know, like if you shoot him with that weapon, you're not even going to notice a difference.
Yep.
And he isn't either.
What the fuck was that?
You know, like you might as well just
Something's up.
get yourself a good weapon that does lots and lots of ballistic damage and shoot them with that.
Getting shook up over nothing.
Okay, here we go. There, you see that? There.
Yep. Problem solved.
That being said, I get a level up here by the looks of it, but that being said, I am pretty good with automatic weapons. Like I've spent 2 perks on Commando already.
Yep.
So I do quite a lot of damage with automatic weapons already. And, you know what? It would be almost worth it to do that again, too. Unless there's something else here that I wanted to spend my perk point on. I don't think so. Well, I could do that, too. It'd give me a nice damage reduction from explosives, too. We'll do that.
Well, what the hell? I mean, the more resistant you can get to explosives, probably the better. Probably the better your survival will be. I mean, with that, and then padded and dense, I mean, how resistant are you to explosives now?
I'm pretty well, I guess I've got, I think, a couple of pieces of armor, one with dents on them.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got dents on the Rockstar's visor. And I
Just
think
as good as a bomb
I've
defusal
also
helmet.
got dents on my my Mutant Slayer body armor.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So that I'm not sure what the percentage is, but I think that reduces your damage from explosions by like 50% or something.
Yep. So another 10% is just bonus.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to say, not too long ago, I was playing with a different character, like one of my own private playthroughs. And I was in the process of throwing a Molotov cocktail at a raider, and I happened to be with Ada.
Oh, yeah.
And I like to give Ada the Mr. Handy leg type things, because those, ridiculous Protectron robot legs that she has a hard time keeping up to me. Keeps getting lost. But the drawback to it is that Ada picks the most inopportune times to move in front of you.
Yep.
So I wound up to throw this Molotov cocktail, and I let it go, and just as I let it go, she floated in front of me, and the thing hit her in the back and exploded right in my face. And actually, that's when I found out that the mod that we put in to get rid of the little pop-up that comes up when you're nearly dead works. Because I had so little health left that I thought I was actually dead. Like, there was literally nothing showing on my health bar at all, but I must have had like
a pixel.
I must have had 1 or 2 hit points left or something.
Jesus.
But yeah, like, I nearly got killed. And after that, I benched Ada because I had about enough of that crap.
Yeah, followers are like the #1 source of death, and then I guess the #2 source of death is Molotovs.
Yeah, and when you combine the two, well, then that's really bad. I was in here already, wasn't I? So, yeah. And Ada particularly is a bad one. She seems to, really follow closely, and she's always right in your back pocket. I actually had to install a mod from the Nexus 2 that modifies the behavior of followers a little bit to get them to keep their distance a little bit.
And even then, she's bad.
And even then, she's bad. She's the worst of all of them, I think, actually. But before I installed that mod, followers like Ada or Codsworth or Curie in the robot form,
they'd run you into the back of you and push you off things.
Yeah, like if you were moving, and then you suddenly came to a stop, well, they'd be following along so close behind you that they would bump into you and literally push you. Like I've been pushed off the edge of buildings and things like that by them before too, right?
Yeah.
So, hopefully in the next version of Fallout, they'll do a little work to the follower system to improve on it a bit. Just at least make it so that followers are not a liability to be avoided. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much it. We've killed all the bad guys, so now we can go and rescue the survivors here, I think. So this guy, Judge Zeller, I guess, made all of his recruits sign a contract in blood. I ended up picking up a couple of them, I think. I don't remember exactly what it was called now, though. But that's okay.
Blood contract?
Yeah, it's basically a blood... Oh, yeah. Did you see it?
I saw you skim past and skip over them on a couple of corpses.
Okay,
I don't know if you picked up one.
Here we go. Blood contract. So with my blood I do swear my life to the judge and his jury to the end upon pain of torture and death. Okay, we don't really need to carry those around. But anyway, and if you read the monitors in here, they document some of the things that they did to some of the people they capture, because they don't actually out and out murder these people. They
Kessler send you? Thank God.
They torture them until they agree to join the gang, right?
Got it.
So now we have to rescue the caravan hands. After which we can go and see Kessler and get paid a whole bunch of money and that kind of good stuff too.
Nice.
And then we'll be able to build another item in our our settlement.
Nice.
Don't let any of these Zellers.
Yeah, I didn't. They're all dead.
Now, how the hell did you get stuck in a jail cell when you have a pipe gun on your back?
Bastards live.
Well, you know, I guess those guns are still in their inventories, right? Even though they're prisoners. For some strange reason.
Hey, you know what? We might capture and torture people, but we believe in the Second Amendment too, all right?
Yeah, yeah, see, here's basically they have you know, like, tried breaking him down with isolation and he responded to fire, signed the blood contract after we burned the soles of his feet a couple of times. He thanked us for the food after. Record of new recruit initiations. This guy must have been killing for a while with another crew, smiled at everything we did. He liked getting tortured, spit in our faces. We had to put him down. So, there you go. Basically, they just documented what they did to these people in order to convince them to join their gang.
Yep.
But anyway, I guess we'll pick up one or two last items here, and then we'll bolt. See if we can actually make it to the castle.
And then another settlement's under attack.
Yeah,
needs your help, General.
Yeah, this is about the time when I should be getting one of those messages again, right? That another settlement needs my help. Cool. Camera. Got to take those bones too, because you grind them up and mix them with the Abraxo cleaner to make that magic powder that you can make your spells and potions and things out of, right?
Yep, yep.
Anyway, I guess we will pause for a moment while we go back outside.
All right. And we're back.
Oh, and it's time to eat. What are we going to eat?
Squirrel.
We'll open a couple of packs of cigarettes. Iguana on a stick.
Well, you have a lot of iguana on a stick.
Yeah, well, it's lightweight. So I tend to carry that and save it. And carry it as rations kind of thing.
Ah.
Am I missing something here? What's going on? Did I miss some? Did I forget to rescue somebody? Must not have rescued everybody.
Rip.
I better run back in here again now. Damn it. How'd that happen?
Well, I guess we'll be back.
Yes, we'll pause briefly while I go and rescue this last settler.
Yeah, so you just didn't talk to the guy. You unlocked the door for him and everything, but he's not smart enough to actually leave the damn prison cell unless you talk with him first.
That's right. So I had to come back and actually talk to him. And then, now everything's all good, and it looks like I can leave through this door. I actually don't have to backtrack all the way to the front doors.
Well,
so we'll do that.
Pause here.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Again. So we'll just go out the side door, I guess.
Yep.
And now we can be on our way because we talked to that one last caravan hand, which apparently was absolutely necessary. And I think maybe what I'll do is I will go back and see Kessler afterwards for now. Because that can probably keep now. It says report back to Kessler. Now, I think we'll just head for the castle. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shortcut it here. We'll just swim across the bay. Rather than running all the way around. Because who knows what could happen if I try and take the long way around.
Fair, fair.
Then again, who knows what could happen if I walk into the middle of the Boston airport, too. Oh yeah, I've got a kneecapper Ruger Mark V pistol,
Oh, yeah.
too, yeah. It's still a pop gun, but you can actually cripple a target's legs with it.
And then you could just shoot them over and
Yeah,
over
and then
again.
you could just shoot them 5 million times until they die. Ooh,
Or freeze them solid.
yeah.
Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of them here. I think that guy died.
Oop, stand still.
Damn it, the ghoul gave you a tapeworm.
Did he?
He did.
Oh well. Anyway. If you run out of bullets, that thing works pretty well against ghouls too. And now we gotta open 3 cartons of cigarettes and a box of cigars. Take some antibiotics. And,
So you just got the invisible trench coat on, then you walk up to somebody and you're like gonna go barter with them, and they're like, "Yeah, do you want any smokes?" And you whip open the trench coat, and it's just like smokes from top to bottom, right?
yeah. So I guess I gotta drink 2 things of water after taking antibiotics.
On the one hand, you're like, "I've got smokes and I've got cigars. What's your preference?"
Okay, well. Maybe we'll go back to this for now. We got lots of bullets for it, and, well. And it has a bit bigger magazine size than the Ruger Mark V does. Which, tends to run out of bullets
Very quickly.
very quickly. That being said, I noticed that if you convert a combat rifle into a full auto weapon, and if you've got good gun nut perks and stuff like that, you can actually turn it into a pretty devastating weapon. Like you might have noticed I was knocking those ghouls down pretty quickly with it.
Yep.
And I don't think ghouls are really very easily poisoned. So
Yeah, they're pretty resistant to that.
so that was strictly the power of the bullets, right?
Yep.
Which is another reason why I like the combat rifle. You know, like I may have mentioned before, that the combat rifle is one of the most versatile guns in the game,
Yep.
and that's why.
Oh,
You
is
can
it?
use it as a sniper rifle. You can convert it into an assault, like a fully automatic assault rifle kind of deal. Or,
Yep. It's a good thing you were a triathlete before the war.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah. That looks like it's pretty smooth out here, though, right? Like, look at this. It's just like this, the surface of the water is just like glass, right? No waves or nothing. I mean, I've been on relatively small lakes in a boat. You know, like when I say relatively small lakes that are only like maybe 8 or 10 miles long, and you know, maybe that much across.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can get waves that are like 3 or 4 feet high on a lake that size, right? So I don't know why the surface of the water here is so smooth, but anyway. Okay, now we need to go and talk to Ronnie Shaw. After that little brisk swim.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
Here I am. What did you need?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Glad to meet you. We could use some more veterans around here.
Ah, well, you're right about that. I feel like some of these you've got still may need their diapers changed.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Minutemen are the good guys again. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We can always use more experienced soldiers.
Yeah, you're not kidding. But I had something more specific in mind. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
Alrighty. Gotta get cleaned up, though, first. Because I noticed that we're a little bloody from our activities here.
Yeah, you'd think the big, long triathlon swim would have taken care of it. But I guess the waves were just too gentle out there.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think that it would have all rinsed off, right? Well.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Do you know some way to open this door?
No, and even if we could blast it open, we'd probably destroy what's inside while we're at it. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Any minutemen in the area, please respond.
Uh-oh. There, see, I just got another message for another job.
Well, screw them, they can wait.
Yep, they're going to have to wait, because I'm busy right now.
I know, it's like getting chores, right?
Yeah, I'm almost afraid to, like, it's getting to be almost time to go and finish the Left Field Diner storyline. And I'm almost afraid to do it because you gotta go to places like Nuka World and Far Harbor, and what are all these settlements going to do without me?
Be helpless and fail.
Yeah.
To the armory.
Yes?
Yes.
This tunnel's blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
Okay, well, just give me a second here.
Problem solved.
There. Done.
Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through.
Alright, lead the way. Okay, let's see if Ronnie walks over a mine.
Probably. I mean, there's one right up
Down
ahead.
here. We better watch our step.
Yeah, you better watch your step. Because I can jump up and down on this mine and it won't go off, but I don't think I can say the same for you. Of course, I'll still get hurt if she sets off the mine while I'm standing right next to it too, right?
Yep. Well, that'd be just your luck, right?
Yeah, well, that's happened before.
Number 2 cause of death.
Yeah. Well, this stuff might come in handy later. I'll have to come back for that.
All that cement?
All that cement, yep. Because concrete is a big-time building material here at the castle. For repairing walls and things like that. Hey, what are you shooting?
It's over.
Okay, good job. Okay, that looks like where we came from. I guess I must have just missed that.
Yeah, it probably missed you too.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I remember right, though.
More mines. All the mines.
Yeah. And that gun turret. Destroy the gun turret. Doesn't blow up the mine and hurt me. Or shoot me. I'll come back through here and loot this place afterwards.
There's a mine around every
There's
corner.
like a mine around every corner.
No wasted shots. Well, I'll be. I would have never guessed the
Whoa.
charge down here. Don't worry. It's one of ours. He's on the brick. Look out! Too bad Sarge went haywire. He's been guarding the castle since, forever, as far as I know.
Yeah, well, he isn't doing it anymore. See, this is a handy place where you can come down here and sleep too, right?
Yep.
You can actually sleep in these bunks if you want to.
And then promptly catch an illness.
Well, I mean, that can happen anyway, right?
For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time.
I guess if I had any robotics ability, maybe I could have hacked that robot and made it peaceful or something, but... See, I don't know what it is about dead guys here, but if this guy's been dead for like 20 years, he actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, he died yesterday.
This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined up. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that much. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on.
Yep, they do.
There's no point in getting all sentimental about something that happened 40 years ago. Come on, we're almost through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he'd be nothing but bones by now.
Yeah, probably.
It's just like the, you know, those dead Brotherhood of Steel guys, right?
Yeah.
You know, where they've been missing for 3 years, but when you find them, they've been dead for 3 years, but they look like they just laid down yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll pause briefly because we got to go back outside again.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, we are back. And,
Okay, here we are. Let's see if this still opens from here.
it does. I guess I can put my gun away now. I don't need it anymore.
There we go. Told you I'd get us in here. Now, let's see what kinds of goodies are left.
So getting back to that last thought, maybe someday if I feel so inclined and I want to figure it out, maybe I'll figure out a way to make a mod that replaces Varham and Aslan and Ferris with skeletons.
Excellent. The armor is still intact. Everything we need.
And the
just
can,
waiting
too.
for us.
Well, there you go.
Cream of the crop. Schematics for building artillery.
Okay, we'll grab that. Grab this stuff too. Actually, we should probably put all this stuff in the workbench because I'm not going to be able to carry anymore pretty soon. Grab those. Oh, yeah.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Can't forget to do the dialogue thing, because if you do, if you don't remember to do all this stuff exactly right. It's just like the encounter that you have with Paladin Dance there right after you clean out all the ghouls. I may have mentioned that earlier. If you if you don't approach from the right direction, then it won't trigger the quest properly.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just weird.
Yeah. It's surprising that the game is that finicky.
Well, it is a Bethesda game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
Okay. Guess we need to...
Build some artillery now.
Build some artillery, yeah. Have to get up on the walls here. Wow, there's 8 people here already. I'm going to have to do some work here.
Ha! Yeah, you've actually... Wow, you need water.
Yeah, need water, probably need... Well, I guess we don't need food, but we do need water. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't have enough power to connect up the water purifier last time I was here, right? So I need to put in some more power so that I can actually have power to run the water purifier. Okay, well, we got an artillery thing here. Or maybe something happened to the... I could have sworn I did that. I did do it. Oop.
Water.
There, see?
I guess you didn't throw the switch.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, maybe you had to throw the switch, I don't know. Strange. But anyway, now we need to assign a... You look like a good guy to run an artillery thing.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for minuteman alerts.
He's like, I've got all the qualifications. I've got the spiffy uniform and the gun.
Yep.
That makes me 100% qualified to operate this complicated piece of death machinery.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for.
Actually, I found
For
in-game purposes, they're virtually useless.
We'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
Okay. Mainly because settlers are idiots, and they charge, even if they're equipped with guns, right? Well,
They'll walk right up point blank to what they're shooting at.
They've got to run right up point blank to whatever it is that they're shooting at in order to conduct combat. And if you happen to drop one of these artillery smoke grenades into the area... Oh yeah, I guess we got to turn our radio on to Radio Freedom too. If you happen to drop one of those grenades into an area where there's some enemies, well then what happens is... Up? Where? Oh yeah, there. What happens is the settlers run into the area where you targeted the artillery, and they all get annihilated by the artillery along with the enemies. And then all the rest of the settlers get mad at you and start shooting you.
Yeah.
You know, just in case.
Yeah. Okay. This is kind of fun, so we're going to go up here and stand up here and watch. Got to turn it toward the thing. I guess I need to eat and drink now. Again.
Just have a burger and fries and a pop while you're waiting for this guy to turn the crank and be like, yeah, you know, hard work, I could watch it all day.
There. Well, I got to admit, nothing matches this for destructive power.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's probably the most powerful weapon in the game, but, you know, like, I don't know, there must be only just special circumstances under which you can safely use them.
Just because settlers are so dumb.
Because settlers are so dumb, yeah.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely.
Well, and now things are going to explode down there some more, and that kind of thing.
Yeah, you just about have to wall this place in and put in those powered gates to prevent settlers from going out.
Yeah, I've got a ton of stuff to do here. I mean, I've got these big holes in the walls to repair and all that kind of stuff, and then maybe I'll do that off camera here, and then in the next episode, maybe we'll begin here so I can show, some of the improvements that I've made.
All right.
And I guess we'll call it an episode from here, because we're probably getting close to an hour.
Alrighty.
And so I guess that was it for this time around.
I'm Ep51.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.